I know I should bring my Bible out here, but I just don't. I still want to though, but I'm going to tell you guys. Today is Easter, 100%, and it's not because it's Easter. And we have these egg hunts, we have these Easter bunnies, we have all these random things. That's good, 100%. That's amazing that God created those things. But let me understand one thing. It's not really about those things, 100%. It's not about the Easter bunny that people see, that most people now realize Easter's based on an Easter bunny. And it's really not really. Same thing as Easter's based on egg hunts. I mean, I'm not a big debater on that because, I mean, kids need something to do on Easter. So, hands down, I respect that 100%. I will respect the Easter bunny to give kids a little enjoyment. But we still need to accept the fact that that's not really about Easter. What's really about Easter is about Jesus said what he said, and he actually meant what he said, and not what he meant. And a lot of us always say what we say, but we don't show it. That's the reason why it's so good to look after Jesus, because if a random person says that he's gonna just find like a black cat, but no, I mean, I don't know what that means, but I know that God's with me and God's going to protect me, whatever that is. But I want to say that if a person says that he's going to raise himself up from the dead, and he did it, I bet 100% a lot of people were shocked. 100%. And that's a good person to follow, because a lot of us will say stuff from our lips, but we don't show it. One thing that I like about Christ, he shows it. He teaches and he shows. He shows more than he teaches, because when you show something, it makes a statement that when you do it when no one even looking. That's what I like about it. You do it when nobody's looking, and that's what's so perfect, that Jesus just did it 100%. That's the reason why that most of his disciples follow him around, because they don't even know what he's about to do, but they follow him just because they don't know what's about to happen. And then they write it down just to give us a little example of that, like, this guy that names Jesus actually does what most people are scared to do, and that's spread love, spread truth, and just meet people where they stand. And it's good. It's like 100%. It's good to have Easter. It's good to have Easter bunny. It's good to have Easter eggs, but it's not really about that. I know for the kids are mostly for that, and I will give 100 respect for that, 100%. But we need to make a full statement that is not really about Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. It's about Christ actually says what he says, and he actually did what he did he raised himself up from the dead. And it's so crazy so for us, as a believer or unbeliever, we always have to, it makes sense why a lot of people in this world know Christ, but they don't believe, but they know Christ. And it doesn't make no sense. But the reason why I like about Easter is, like, we actually have a purpose. For believers, we have a purpose. For the unbelievers, they're still looking at what's out there. And what's out there is a God that says what he says, and he did what he did by raising himself up from the dead. No one else could that. None of Buddha, Ahama. I try to remember all the prophets. But most of it's all the prophets that we worship, like Buddha and Hama and wherever those people are, hands down, 100%. I respect those people. I'm trying to study that, or trying to find a way to study that. I'm trying to study Catholic and see what they are. Cause I got a couple people I like to talk to about like why they do this or that. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's good to study different people that they worship. 100% for like Catholic, I like what they do. They believe the stuff that we believe, and they get teach what they get teach same way as we do. They just do it differently. 100%. I like that a lot. So yeah, I do like studying a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna try to do that more often. I might just write stuff down. But I just want to go out here and tell you guys, it's Easter is not, hands down, it's Easter is good to have family around. It's good to have these people around. It's good to celebrate Easter with Easter eggs and that kind of stuff. That what most of this, I think it was yesterday, but I think some of it's going today. I might be wrong. I think it's mostly on Saturday, but most people do Easter hunts on Sunday. I might be wrong, because I know they do it Saturday, and it makes sense why, because they're trying to give the most highly respect for Christ to rose from the dead for today, and that's 100% very, very respectful. To my opinion, I wish we don't. I wish that people don't have to work on Easter, because it's like, I don't know. I really don't like how most jobs that you have to work on Easter and on Thanksgiving, because it's like 3 months that I don't like that we have to work on, or it's normally most people don't have to work on. But I don't like the fact that most people have to work on Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. That should just be a day off. And we should, to my opinion, I think the whole wide world should give thanks or give glory and praise, or just whatever, just to give it all to God and Jesus on Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas. That's what I think. Probably a lot of people think the same way. But I just want to go out here and like tell is Easter's not all about the stuff that we think it is. Easter is mostly about Christ. Christ said what he said, and he did it. I mean, I bet 100%. Again, I can't really say nothing because I don't know most of it. I'm about to study it soon about all the random prophets. I'm about to study that, like Buddha, Hama, and that kind of stuff. I do want to research that, and like I want to match it to I think they have their own Bible. I might be wrong, but like I do want to match their teachings into Christ teaching, because I know like Buddha, like 100%. I do like Buddha because he did believe in God and that kind of stuff. It just like his teaching was alright. Cause yes, I've been watching videos of people like talking to Buddhists, like Buddhist people that believe in Buddhists and they worship Buddhists. I 100% like what he teaches. It does teach to like respect your parents the same way that you should respect your Heavenly Father. I like that a lot. It's like most of the prophets, like the fake prophets, they're actually a good teacher most of the time. I won't say that all the time they are 100%. I will say that most of their teachings out of 50%, it's very accurate, 100%, because they actually teach the stuff that Christ teaches us, but they use it in a whole different way that makes it kind of like, it's kind of like they're trying to put most of their contacts with the Bible, but try to make it as their own, like, I guess, way of the Bible by making it their own. But I mean, it doesn't really matter what type of prophet you worship or just a prophet in general. They're all fake prophets. The only person that's true and we can actually live by, and he actually said what he said, is Jesus Christ. I mean, I never talked to someone that said that their grandparents rose from the dead, like, after they die. I never even saw nobody or hear someone said that. Probably some people probably have told you, and you're probably confused as heck. But it's like, when you're like dead, like, you're like, I think Jesus rose. Yeah, Jesus rose on the third day. So, but yeah, because like Good Friday was a Friday, and he got crucified, and then that overnight, he got put in this tomb, and his body was like there 100%. Because I think it was, I might be wrong. I don't think it was Mary that carried it, because I'm trying to see what it says in the scripture, because I don't have my Bible to pull out context. I think it was 2 or 3 apostles that carry his body to the tomb, and I think I think it was the Roman guards that, the Roman guards are the one that guard his temple, and it's kind of crazy because the Roman guys, the high priest of the Roman, is the one that choose to crucify him because I guess because that Jesus called himself the Son of God, but they should have choose a person that murder or do all those bad stuff, but they choose to crucify Jesus. That's a whole different ballgame I'll probably talk about several times in my other videos. But I know it's been a hot minute since I posted something. I should bring my Bible here 100%, but I didn't do it. So I'm just going to say, like, Easter's not all about this, about this Easter stuff. It's all basically about Christ. Because he's the only person that says what he says and he actually did what he did. And then, boom, he's like, risen. He risen himself from the dead. No one in mankind can never do that. And it's really by the grace of God that he has that power. Because no one else has that power. I mean, of course, Jesus give us most of his power, or mostly all of his power, but we can, like, rebuke people by his name. We can heal people by his name. We can baptize people in his name. Is like, we have so much tools that we can use by his name. Just don't use it ungodly. Like, just use it in the good way that Jesus teaches us. But so yeah, it was his crucifixion was Friday, and that's the reason why it's called Good Friday. I don't really know why it's called Good Friday. I think the reason why it's called Good Friday, it's because that he did have a 100%. No, like, Christ can easily get off that cross if he really wants to. 100%. I know it was brutal. I know it was, like, very brutal. And I know 100% if he did went on that cross, like he can, and he probably would if he really choose to, his arms would not be there. I mean, not his arms, like, pretty much his hands. It would be like those murder movies, like, just to say something, like Terrifier. I was a big horror fan, so I kind of know what it is. Not no more, because it's so demonic. It, like, makes you get in a very bad mind space. But it's like, because you watch, like, Terrifier, or some horror movie that has, like, very graphic and demonic, like, stuff that people can easily die from. But it's like most people in the movies have, like, pretty much no hands, and is like gushing that blood. Not gushing, I mean like squirting that blood from like your middle of your arm. I mean, not your arm, but middle of your hand. I mean, not in your hand, but I mean like pretty much like right here. Cause that thing when you like cut off your hand like that, and you have no hand at all, it got that little like squirt thing that can, I forgot what it's called, but it's like right here on her not thigh, what is it? Fine. Or vein right here does pretty much our blood or blood pressure. This thing will like squirt up blood, and again, I'm not trying to be so like in the whole like content. I'm just trying to tell you, like, if Christ actually choose to get off that cross, he will have no like hand at all for two of them, and no feet at all. That only means that he'd be walking like a zombie. That's how demonic it would be. Like, so that's how like scary, and it's like cause you watch Walking Dead, do you have your zombie with like pretty much no hand, no legs, or no anything, and they're like squirting up blood like pretty much nonstop. That's what it would be if Christ choose to get off that cross, because he has to basically force himself to get off that cross, and like he 100% can, because I know 100% that yes, he was human the same way as us. In case we want to put ourselves on that cross with the pain that he was suffering with, we won't survive 100%. But the issue is, Christ was still like, just to say this, in case us and him, like, okay, 100%, it's matched the same thing. If Christ chooses to get out that cross with the nails, everything that like suffer with, his body will like don't catch himself, because like for again he can't really walk without feet. He can't even catch his fall in case you actually choose to get off that cross, because he will have no hand and no feet. And of course, like his insides and that kind of stuff is already like tore out. So when he wants to get off that cross, his whole body would be falling down. And that's the same thing as us. In case we want to be on that cross and we can go suffer the same thing, in case we choose to get off that cross, we will get off that cross the same way that he did, with the same pain, with the same like detail, the same way that he can get off that cross with no hands and no feet. Can you get now to like a cross, or just to say this, just to say like in case you want to step on like pretty much a thumbtack, that thumbtack needle will go straight to your skin, and of course 100%, when you take it out, you will have a little gush of blood. But for those nails, it's like the actual, like 100%, those nails were massive. So we can like talk about pretty much hammer nails, with like nails that we can hammer to the wall. Those nails are not like compared at all. I mean, of course those nails probably hurt a little bit more, but the nails that he got hammered to, it was like a very like giant nail. It's like it's like those nails that people have to hammer to like these big old buildings, or like these work buildings. Not work, but I'm trying to get like a good like example. But like these nails were like massive. Now I think they're like not 6 foot tall. I want to say probably like 3 foot nails. I might be wrong. 3 foot, 2 foot nail. Like very massive and very edgy and very pointy. And Jesus got hammered on both of his hands, like his hand palm, and his his ankle. And of course those bones were hurting like crap. So that's what he suffered with. He can choose 100%. He can choose to stay. No, Because he can choose to get off that cross if he wants to, but you choose not to, because the reason why you stay on that cross, or a lot of people say because he was the Son of God. But the only reason why that he suffered the way he suffered, because he loves you so much that when he was suffering, he didn't really care about his suffering. He cared about the suffering that he got through because of us. Because he loved us so much that he will stay on that cross. And to his last breath. And his spirit, like, his human spirit died. Like, when he took that last breath, his human spirit died, and that's when it knows it was finished. But a lot of people didn't believe that he said that he will rose from the third day. Good Friday is his crucifixion. Saturday is just a regular day, so Saturday is basically him resting, if you want to say that. So Saturday is just like a rest day, that Christ got crucified. And this is most of the people that died, is like pretty much your death happened. It's all quiet for the next couple of days that most people have. And then the third day, you're going to be buried, basically. And that's it for us. But what he said, that he would rise from the third day, a lot of people didn't believe. And I think it's even most of his disciples don't believe. And most of the Romans didn't believe, but most Romans do. But his crucifixion was on Friday. His silence, that means that he got put to rest overnight. Pretty much overnight on a Friday, but he finally just just rests. Because that doesn't happen when you die. You rest. You're not there. Your spirit's not there. So he's basically in a rest zone for eternity. That's what they thought. And then on the third day, today like Easter, he rose from the dead. No one even knows. And the only person that got the first glimpse of this tomb is his mother Mary. So thank the Lord that Mary can see his last, his grave. And the weird thing is, he wasn't there. The body wasn't there. His robe himself, pretty much his robe was folded up. That means, and it's kind of insane, because he literally just got crucified and got rest. And it kind of is this guy is like a savage. He literally just got crucified for us, and then he just took one rest, and he is like, I'm going home. See you guys. I'm going straight to the Father. You can say whatever you want to say about me. My body's not there no more, so I'm just going to flip. I'm just gonna fold up my robe and see how you guys really do. And boom, he just did it. I mean, he literally walked out of that tomb like a champ, folded his robe like he means business, and left. And of course, most of his disciples saw him. Even Mary saw him when he was rose from the dead, and they were shocked, 100% shocked. And boom, he's already with the Father, 100%. He's already with the Father when he rose from the dead, and boom, he met his people when he needed to meet them. Boom, he's already with God. That's how savage is Christ. Christ is really gangster, because you want to think about it. I mean, Christ literally just told everybody that he's going to raise himself from the dead the third day. And he did, but what's more savage to the fact that he literally folded his own robe just to make a statement that's boom, you thought that you crucified me. And it's sadly to say that everybody will say Christ is Lord. It's so funny though, 100%. But I just want to go out here and tell you guys, Easter's not all about like Easter bunnies and eggs. 100% it's good to have family around, but most of the Easter, no, all of Easter, it's about Jesus Christ, 100%. So give thanks to Him, worship Him, all kind of stuff. Just make this whole day about Christ. That's all really is about Christ. So I hope you guys get some knowledge in the day. I really wish I did in the Bible, but I didn't study for this at all. I just come out here and just say stuff, just to give you a little reminder that Easter's all about Christ. So I hope you guys understand that Christ still loves you. He just wants you to come to Him. That's really it. He wants you to come to Him, like talk to Him. I mean, today is the best day to have a relationship with Christ. Today is the best day to start a new chapter in your life. Today might be you going to a store or any place to spread the gospel. Make it today. This is the only day that you can make a change, and when the day ends, do it every single day. Make today a new chapter in your life. Like, make today that when you want to go fully in with Christ. Like, make today, and when you end, so when you start today, constantly do it every single year, every single month. Constantly do it every single day. Make today your starting point, and don't quit. It's good to be lost. It's good to feel nervous. Just do it. That's all I will say. And it's not just going for everybody. It's just going for me too. Like, make today your starting point. This is the day that Christ rose from the dead, and you can actually do something that Christ's been doing by spreading love, spreading His gospel. Like, just do something that like that it's going to help so much for other people. You're going to make other people follow the footsteps of Christ. Like, just make it today. Make it today your starting point. Do something that made today be your starting point. Whatever it is, do something will make you go fully lock in with Christ. And He will love that 100%. That's the reason why I say, like, today is the best day to start. So when you're scared for like couple months later on, or like last couple months you were so scared, make today your starting point. That's all I will say. I give most of my hours in minute just to waste my Easter, just to tell you guys, like, just make today the day. Like, just make your starting point today. People are going to hate you. People are going to do other things for you. It really doesn't matter. 100%. I lost several friends. I got lied to by a lot of people. I got smacked by a lot of people that I know. I got treated by a lot of people. I mean, and what's more worse is like on a Friday, the most random Friday that I'm so grateful for, my ex literally told me that she didn't really like love me for 6 years. So she basically lied to me. And guess what I did? I still blessed her and said, hey, guess what? I hope God would do this for you. People are going to hate you. People are going to dislike you. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your dad, your friends, your coworker, whatever it is. If you see God in Jesus, you will see the true meaning of life, 100%. The only person that you should put fully in lock-in mode is with Christ and God. And they will give you a place that you can never imagine. It's better than porn. It's better than a fast car. It's better than drinking alcohol. It's better than playing video games. It's better than having sex. It's better than anything that you can imagine that seems so powerful. He has His own kingdom that no one else sees except for Christ and God knows. And I don't know about you. You can believe that heaven or hell is real or not, but I guess heaven is there. I want to go fully in lock-in mode because heaven looks sick, 100%. Heaven, okay. Heaven's not just a sick place. It's a holy place that no one else can tell how great it is. The only person that knows how great it is Christ and God. And God is that holy, and I think it's all of his angels. Like, it says that like in every angel in heaven, it's just like 24/7, like 24/7. I don't know how many times I need to say 24/7, not just one day. This is like every day, every month, every week, every second. The angels are always saying, holy, 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 holy. Like, that's constantly saying holy for 24 hours. That's like 24 hours nonstop. Like, that's not even just a pause or a break. They're singing it and saying it constantly to God. Cause that's how holy they are. Like, God's that holy to the point that the angels had to say holy, holy. And what's more crazy, God's so holy to the point that the angels had to turn their rings to black out how bright God is. That's how holy that's how holy God is. So case we can have a future that gives out a good future, 100%. Like, my future can be playing football or this or that, but can someone say that something's out there that we can't even see, and someone promises a place that we cannot see? 100%. 100%. I'm gonna try my best to find a way or do the best that I can to get to that place. I would do my best because it's better off just not knowing what's out there, and then you're dying, and then you're like, oh, something's really out there. Why should I just believe it? I mean, it's good right now. It's good to have a mind that's like, something's out there. I just want to chase it. In case I die and nothing's out there, I did my best, and that's how I feel. Yes, I do believe that is a heaven up there, and is a hell down there. But it's good to have it like. It's good to have a future now. If they're actually out there, when you die, you're like, oh, there's something really out there. It's better not just chase out something that can be something out there when you die, and then you die like, oh, something's really out there, and I didn't believe it, so now I'm gonna be in hell. But all I'm saying is, like, in case you really want to like dive deep, or you just want to say heck of it, if something's really out there that people are talking about heaven, I really want to push myself to see what's really out there until I die. And nothing is out there, and I die, and they're all just telling fake. It's at least that I tried. That's all that I'm saying. Just start today, and like, if something's really out there, I want to start by like just fully believe it, follow the footsteps of these freak people that's following Christ. In case I die and nothing's out there, I try my best to figure what's out there. That's a good mindset. A lot of people don't have that mindset. Myself had a mindset sometimes. I mean, sometimes I do guesses like, oh, there really heaven up there? Is Christ really real? Is God really real? It's good to have those mindset because you're actually trusting in something. It's better off not trusting in nothing and get out of nothing. It's good to trust in something even if you don't get nothing when you die, it's good to have some type of trust in it. It's knowledge. It's good knowledge. I mean, it's good. It's good and very thoughtful to know that most people have that knowledge. Like, oh, there's something going out there. I'm just gonna try my best to see what's out there. In case I die and nothing's out there, I did it. In case out there, it's at least that I tried to see what's out there and I already made it to heaven. It's just like that. It's like just go fully in, and if nothing's out there and you die, it's at least that you tried. At least you tried. And the real question is, when we all die, Christ will say one thing. One thing. What is it? What's the whole purpose of life? Your cross. You did it for me. I don't deserve it. Your cross is the one that deserves it. Boom. Right there. End of the story. It's really not that hard. A lot of people think it's hard because we don't know everything. It's good to not know everything, because when we die, we're still not gonna know everything. But when we die, and we go face to face with the Almighty God, and He's gonna look at your life, if you're doing your best, trying your best, and just trying to go fully in what's out there, you're like, hey, God, I did my best to see what's out there. It might not be too much, but you know that I tried. In case you want to send me to hell on your will, free be it. But in case you want to send me to heaven on your will, I'm fine with that. That's a good mindset. Because like a lot of people, like today, most of the people, I think like couple of like 100 people die every day. So like 100 people died today or overnight on Easter. And they're entering, basically already did enter God's what do you want to call it? God's throne when you have to enter judgment day. Boom. He's going to ask you, what did you do to inherit my kingdom? The best thing that you can say, God, I tried. I did my best to see what's out there. It might not be accurate to what you want me to do, but I try my best to go to like see what's out there. And when you're like, so when you have a good mindset, it's like, hey God, I did my best to see what's out there. I did my best to do this or that. I try because I follow the footsteps of Christ. In case you want to send me into hell, I'm fine with that. Or in case you want to send me to heaven, I'm fine with that. It's on your will. God 100% respect that more than someone's like, in case you give me one more life, in case you give me one more life, I will do it again. And I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry that I did not follow you. Or just this is like, but like I prophesy in your name. I do all these things in your name. Okay? I mean, the only person that we should basically give thanks to when we're up in heaven is Jesus. Because without Him, cause most of the stuff that we do, that we need to do, is because of Christ. Most of the stuff that I do is because of Christ. And that's my word to God. It's because of Christ for what I did to inherit you. It's not because it's not because what I did. It's because what He did. That's a game changer. That's a good mindset when you enter judgment day. Like, hey God, I might not be doing this or that, but by your grace and by me just trusting and having faith that Christ will work through all of this, I believe that by the cross that Jesus died for me, And I love him so much to the point that he will probably 100% say, Father, welcome into my kingdom. Welcome to my kingdom. Because that's all that I need to hear. By the cross and by his salvation, I am nothing without Jesus Christ. That will literally change God's mindset about you. He still loves you, but you can't always count like what I did. It's not about what you did. It's about what Christ did. It's not about what you did. It's about what Christ did. Yes, most people will enter judgment day like, Lord, 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 did I not prophesy in your name? Did I not just do this by your name? But you really walk up to God like, hey, God, all that I do, or again, is all that I try to do. I'm just doing it for Christ. That's all that I'm doing it for. In case you want to send me to hell, I'm fine with that. By your grace. In case you want to send me to heaven, by your grace, just freebie it. Because you already give me, because Christ already died for me, and you already gave me the life that I need to live for. And I'm so grateful for that. That's the good mindset. It's better to have a mindset like, can't you just give me one more chance, God? Give me one more chance, I would do something. Guess what? He gives you chances every single day. Every day that you wake up, you have a chance to do something for God and Jesus. Every day. You don't have to be perfect at it. You don't have to do something that's like crazy. You can literally knock on someone's door, tell someone about the gospel, and boom. Boom. I won't say that will enter you to heaven, but it's good to have a mindset as like, it's good to do something now, and when you go to heaven, you're like, God, can you just give me one more chance? Just one more chance. Just one more chance. Just one more chance. I will believe in God, and I will surrender myself to Jesus. You can just give me one chance, and He will be like, depart from me, I never know you. Because He gives you chances after chances after chance after chance, and you just blow Him off. And all that He wanted is a relationship. He wants you to come to Him when you don't feel like you want to. And He wants you to thank Him. Because that's what the Father wants. He wants you to thank Him. He wants you to surrender yourself fully. He wants you to see the cross, recognize that that's Jesus Christ. Died and suffered the way that we should suffer for our sins, but He choosing Himself to stay on the cross, and with the flesh and bone, makes you know this guy was a male. And He did not even, the people that saw Him got crucified don't even know if He was a male or a female. And He was half naked. We can talk to a lot of people in the generation now and ask them, are you a male and female? And they will say, I'm on binary. I don't know what gender I am. Because you look at their actual ID, it will say male and female. That's God's creation. It literally says in Genesis chapter 1, God created woman and male. Or female and male. That means it's only two genders, male and female. The first two actual genders was Adam and Eve, and they're the one that got tempted, and they're the one that got sent into this world. It's not their fault, it's the Satan himself. But in case you want to make us assume that, well, Jesus was just unbinary. He was just a them, if you want to say. And I'm going to make a lot of people mad. And I'm not trying to, but in case you get hurt. Because one day, no, not just one day, everyone will bow and confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. It's time to stop being scared. It's time to start being so like nervous to talk to people. Everyone will have to bow their knee and say Christ is Lord. Or to say this, Christ is them. Christ is she. Christ is he. But all it is, he is Lord. He is a male. And if you want to call him a female, that's your own opinion, because it really stands out to the fact that he was a male. I mean, I don't see Christ with boobies like boobies that girls have. That's just my opinion, but you guys can have your own opinion for that one. But I don't see Christ with that kind of stuff. I see Christ with a male body, with a male part, and he got crucified, and no one can tell if he was a male or a female, or most assuming them, you want to say, or just unbinary. This generation's so sucked up to the point that most people, trust me, 100%. I talked to two people before, and I asked them, do you so what do you thought? Okay, so what's your thoughts on Jesus? And I'm like, was he a male or a female? I'm like, he was a male, and then they were like, he's a female, and I'm like, no, he's a male. And then he was like, and then they would be like, no, they're them, or they're unbinary. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're unbinary. It literally shows that he was a male, but when he got crucified, he doesn't. No one can recognize what gender he is. So, I mean, I know it doesn't really matter, but it's like, it makes no sense for people like to assume that Christ was a female, or just no gender at all. And that's impossible. We live in a generation that people can say that they were a male, they were born a male, but they can change their gender to a female. You can't change your gender. It's a part of that's. It's a part of your body. You can't change what you really are. I mean, God made you a female or a male. That doesn't matter what it is. I know I did very went off topic, but I talked to several people that said that Jesus was just a regular person with no problem. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's a male. He's a male. I mean, if he was a female, he would be a female. I just don't understand it. And it really doesn't matter what gender he is, but it's like, in case you want to get in contact, he was a male. But when he got crucified, no one can recognize what gender he was. And that's bad. I mean, like, his body was fully blood. Like, fully blood. It's not what you saw on TV or movies. It's not what it is. Or photos. At all. It's not just a white male with blood. It's a... because he's from Nazareth. I forgot what it's called. From it's something with an N that he was from, and he was a Jew. And Jew color is not like what we are. White is not what a Hispanic colors or black. He was a Jew, so he wasn't white or black. He was just he wasn't mixed. He was in the middle of like, no, just search out what color Jews are, and that would be his color. And it really doesn't matter what color he is, or what gender he is, or wherever it is. The only thing that matters is that he died for our sins. So that's really what all matters. He died for our sins. I mean, in case he was a girl, but I will still worship or praise someone that literally crucified for our sins, and literally said what he says on the third day, that like he will rise from the dead. In case he was a she, I 100% worship a she God, 100%. Or like pretty much I worship a woman of God 100%. I will worship that to death. Same thing as now he is a son of God, and when he returns, he's going to turn because he's going to bring back his people. That's the reason why that we need to be ready now, because most of the people now won't see the return of Christ because we're all going to be dead. For the people that do see it, you will be prepared now because we're not promised tomorrow. Yes, Christ can still return, but it's good to have a sign that you have a purpose, you have a place, but the question is, what you're going to do with it. So I know I went kind of carry away, but I just gotta say it. I just gotta give you some truth hits, and I hope everyone has a blessed Easter. Remember, Easter's all about Christ. So put your fully trust on Christ and start today. Like, may today be your starting point forever. So I hope you guys have a blessed day and just give thanks to the Most High. So God bless you.